everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. This is yet another episode of Crypto Empire Morning Domination. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody, as well. Hope everybody's having a good start to your day, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, we got a lot to talk about today. We had the CPI report, and that did impact the cryptocurrency prices. I have been long and strong from last night, and we crushed it this morning with our trades. I hope you all crushed it too. I'll be hopping into the charts to go over my reasoning of why I was long prior to the CPI report, why I was expecting a bullish reaction, which is exactly what we did actually get. So stick with me until the end of the stream. Welcome. Big shout out to McNaz96 saying let's get these gains. We got All Day Dre in the building. We got Ostia Craig Lanzi. What's up, Ostia Craig? We got Rigoberto Chavez Jr. in the house. What's up, Rigoberto? 4Max, Jazzy, and we got SLP Doc. What's happening, everybody? Be sure to smash up that like button if you're just tuning into the stream right now. Let's get into it with our crypto market overview. So here we go. Taking a look at the crypto market, Bitcoin trading at $21,975 and Ethereum trading for $1,537. And altcoins all up a slight amount this morning, some up much more than others. LDO Lido still holding a big fat bag of that from sub $2, up 13% on the day, which is good to see. Also HBAR at 9 cents, HBAR on a tear. Of course, HBAR, one of the main coins on the bear market shopping list here at Crypto Empire throughout 2022. And good to see it doing well. Immutable X also doing good, up 11.4% on the day. Gaming is going to go hard, and Immutable X is at the forefront of that. Also, Phantom FTM up 14% right now. I was also giving that call in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord all day yesterday, so we are crushing it. Gains are being made. Let's take a look at the gainers and losers on today, and a lot of gainers. Hera, I know Hera is pretty big amongst the kind of like the high risk takers in crypto. Synapse up 22%, so a lot of green and also a lot of red, but everything that's red are, altcoins that we've really never heard of except for Bone. Mars Protocol, originally launched on Terra, now it's in the Cosmos ecosystem, down 20%. Staying away from Mars right now. Got too many other good plays going on to focus my attention on something like Mars, such as ZyberSwap, right? ZyberSwap still absolutely crushing it. Let's go actually take a look at ZyberSwap. Take a look at ZyberSwap right now. Let's see what's happening. Price is $7 with a market cap of $4 million, right? First, let everybody know about this sub $300,000 market cap. And it was at the bottom at 25 cents, like a 50K market cap too. So, we're crushing it. We're going to continue to really do what we do here, stay in our own lane, and focus on the opportunities at hand. It's very easy to get caught up and chase after a bunch of things that are already pumping, but I've learned throughout my years now that it's best to just stay focused in your own lane, go at your own speed, take the opportunities as you see them, and that's how you're going to do well. Because when you try and chase after what other people are doing and copy other people, it never ends well. It needs to come from your own mind, from your own subconscious. You need to apply it. And that's how I've had the most success. So I can only speak from my own experience, and that's all I do here at Crypto Empire. I just speak from my own experience. I say what I'm thinking, nothing more. All right, so a lot of things going well right now. Now let's get into Bitcoin and what I see happening and how I knew to actually go ahead and take this long. So here we are looking at Bitcoin, and first of all, let's take a look at the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group. Yesterday, 7:31 p.m., I put out the call. Look to long between 21,700 down to 21,500. If you look at what happened today, right, we had a nice dip. Most of those entries did get filled as the price went down to $21,540. All right, so we got filled on this trade, and we did catch a nice move up to our first profit target exactly over here, which is only 2.9%, but I was on 10x leverage. So I was able to take home 25% of my margin on that one. Locked in 50% of the trade. I'm thinking about just closing the rest because here's the thing. How did I know to long that? Well, we had some pretty nice bullish divergence, right? in a demand level. This is the demand level that I've been speaking about for weeks. Demand, support, whatever you want to call it, right? This was the first pullback we had on Bitcoin. It was a 6% pullback, right? And this was previous resistance. Previous resistance becomes new support. We tagged that support level. We had a reversal signal with our bullish divergence coming out of the demand zone support area. So I took a gamble really with CPI today. But listen, I traded the charts. The charts were telling me it wanted to go up. If we look at the CPI numbers right here, it was expected to come in at 6.2% inflation. It came in at 6.4% inflation, but that was still lower than the last month at 6.5% inflation. All right, but going into it, I had no idea what it was going to be, but I just looked at the chart. The chart said it wanted to go up. So what do I do as a market speculator? I put my money on the line and I take a chance. Today it worked out, right? I don't win 100% of my trades, but you need to take risks in order to make reward in this game. And that's what I went ahead and did yesterday. That wasn't the only trade that I posted, right? As you can see, one of my members here, Harry, took Axie Infinity. We looked to long Axie yesterday as well. Axie looking pretty good. Same song and dance, really. If we take a look at AXS on the smaller time frames here with Axie. So same thing, same exact setup as Bitcoin, really. Right, Axie's been pumping. It's been looking really good. Was down here at the start of the year at $6, right? On the initial pump up, it went to $10. So pretty good gain. Then it pulled back 24%. What was the resistance area that pulled back, right? That's what I went ahead and highlighted here in this gray box. This is how I do it, right? It's so simple. It's so simple, but trading the right side of the chart can also be so difficult because you're really forecasting the future. You're predicting the future here, trading the right side of the chart. Anybody can look back in hindsight and what happened and talk about it, which is what most of these LARPs do here on YouTube and Twitter, etc., right? They talk about the left side of the chart and what happened. But here I try to talk about the right side of the chart as much as possible. And I put my money on the line. I put my reputation on the line by making these calls. But this is what we do here, right? Anyway, Axie came right down into the area. Also a beautiful deviation over under. A lot of good things. A lot of things looked good there. And regardless, it pumped like 4% from that. So another good one. And then the last one that I want to go ahead and go over as well was Ethereum. And as you can see yesterday, right after I posted the Bitcoin trade, so I'm taking Bitcoin, but Ethereum under 1,500 would be a good entry with a stop at 1,440. And lo and behold, again, if we look at ETH, boom, on the money. So yeah, congratulations to everybody in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord for going ahead and making some bank on these trades this morning. I have some good news for everybody watching right now. The Crypto Empire Premium Discord group is having a Valentine's Day special sale, right? It's only going to be on the yearly membership, only on the 12-month membership. Normally it's $832 for today only, and tomorrow actually, February 15th. It's going to be $300 off at a price of $532. I didn't make any nice fancy graphics for this. I just put it right here. All right, use the code VDAY special. You can only do it on the 1-year membership, and you get $300 off today and tomorrow only. So if you're interested, go ahead and do that. If not, I don't really care. I'll continue to do what I do. But yeah, definitely go ahead and crush the next year with us at least for an amazing discounted price. 12 months inside. That's plenty of time to go ahead and absolutely crush it with us over the next year. So take advantage of the V-Day special discount code of $300 off for 1 year. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on with the live stream and get into what's going to happen next. But also with Ethereum, how did I know about ETH to go ahead and long ETH? Well, if we look at this, also had that bullish divergence. Go to correct time frame. If we go to that 1 hour chart, on the 1 hour it's very clear, right? Price was making continuous lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower lows. But what was happening, it was just getting stronger and stronger and stronger on the RSI. That's not all though. That's not all. We can go to a higher time frame, right, such as the 12-hour. Maybe even on the daily we can see it better. On the daily, we had a nice swing failure pattern too, right? Basically, price was crashing. Nice big move down. We bounced right here, right? Then we printed a green day. So we know this is a key pivot. This is a key pivot over here at 1488. And then yesterday on Monday, right, we went below that 1488 level, but look where the candle closed. It closed well above it, okay? If we were to close underneath this wick, it would have been a different story. But this went ahead and solidified my long bias. And then today we got a nice move out. And, you know, this is only a few percent move, right? This is only like 4 or 5%, but, you know, that's all you need. If you want to day trade, I don't typically day trade. I like to swing trade, but when I see something I like, I will take it. At 4 to 5%, whether you're using 10x, 20x, even 5x leverage, right? If you're not trading with peanuts, you should be trading with a decent size account. You know, if you're actually doing this for real, you know, that's all you need to make a nice day's wage, if you want to call it that, with a nice trade. So regardless, that's Ethereum. Now let's talk about what's going to happen next. And to do that, first thing I want to do is go over the US dollar, the Dixie. So the Dixie right now on the daily time frame is green with a pin bar. Now notice here at 103.79, my yellow dotted line, that's labeled major support resistance flip. And that is being used as resistance right now. So the dollar is due to rally. Okay, the dollar is due to rally, and I think we do have some more downside here for crypto. Not immediately, but I would say in possibly around a week's time, it can get pretty ugly again. So we need to keep watching the dollar here. Also notice all these wicks to the downside into this kind of same thing. Previous resistance area outlined in my gray box, now support. All these wicks right into it, solid bounces on the dollar. So yeah, this looks like it wants to pump and break through 103, but I don't think it's going to do it like today or tomorrow. They could do it pretty soon, you know, within 2-3 days, but you know, my guess is it's going to be around a week before the dollar really starts to charge up, and that's gonna tank crypto as well as stocks. So we need to pay close attention to how the dollar reacts to this 103.8 support resistance flip level. Right when it starts closing above it on the daily, that's when we know that it's bad news for the bulls in crypto and Bitcoin and altcoins. Right, that's gonna bring everything down. All right, so dollar strong bounce off of the 100 level, the 101 level, right? That was very strong support. Strong bounce out of that, right back up to 103.8. It's taken some time to get through 103.8, but once it does that, I see it getting back, you know, into this channel, going up to 105, possibly even back up to 108 up here at this trend line and horizontal resistance kind of confluence. And that's going to be bad news for crypto. So this long here, I was aware that, you know, the dollar is at this big resistance level, and when it breaks it, it's going to run. So I was aware that I was basically longing, you know, close to the top, but you know, I was only looking for a decent sized move. The final take profit for this Bitcoin long is going to be at around $23,300. But you know, the first level was up here at 22,300, and that's where I realized half. Make the trade risk free, and you know, you go about your day. Now we're here talking live, so that's it. Bitcoin, like I just said, I can see it getting back up to around 23,300, 23,500, but it's gonna be tough to really break through all of this and then pump up to 2830K right away. I do still see that happening, but the way that the dollar is looking. Also, let's take a look at the SPX. So SPX right now, right, you can see this kind of Darth Maul candle. That was the CPI. That was also at the opening bell. This is an hourly chart, and then it's been selling off after, you know, the initial first 30 minutes of trading for the SPX. But if we look at this thing, it's caught up here in this supply area. Okay. Stock market is caught up right now. Ultimately, I do still see it making its way up to around 4,300 up here. But, you know, with the dollar the way it is right now, I think the dollar is going to start pumping, like I said, maybe 3 to 7 days. It's going to break through that 103.8 level, and that's going to bring stocks down too with it. Just kind of come back down here and test maybe 3,900, sub 4K, this level around here, 3,925, and then we push up higher to 4,300. So I would love to just have, the Bitcoin God candle come in and everything just absolutely take off and rip, and we end up here in this 30K, 28K, 30K liquidity level quickly. But unfortunately, good things always do take time. That's life. That's life, folks. Good things take time. So yeah, we'll get back up here, but I think we go down a little bit first and kind of grab some liquidity sub 20K around here on Bitcoin first. So that's kind of my plan. Taking it day by day right now. Not really trying to force things, just taking the opportunities that I see fit. A few of our plays have done really well recently, like Cyberswap. And then also the Blur airdrop is today. So, did they start trading Blur yet? Let's take a look. I think it was going to start at, 12 noon? Okay, it's still preview only. It's going to be available on all of the main exchanges. So we'll be able to see the price as soon as it releases. But anyways, that's another thing coming up. Going to put some money in our pockets. If you went ahead and followed my video on the Blur airdrop, you should also get some coins, some tokens from that. So a lot of ways to put money into your account here, but you need to be active. You need to treat it seriously. If you're doing this part-time expecting to make money, it's really not going to work out too well for you unless you go on a hot luck streak, which it happens, but you got to take this stuff seriously. If you want to make an income from this, definitely got to take it seriously. Let me see what's happening with our live chat right now. Alfonso Mele, what's happening, Alfonso? He says, hey man, ETH disappointed this weekend. Tried scalping a bit, still sitting. So Alphonse, ETH disappointed. So listen, this game is not an easy game to play. All right, this game is not an easy game to play. I longed ETH over here at like 1,500. I sold it up here at like 1,530. Moved my stop to break even, so I made a profit on that trade. It ended up getting stopped out at entry, but I didn't lose any money because I took profit and I moved my stop up. All right, this is why managing the trade is so important. You got to be able to take profit. You got to be able to move your stop up. You got to be nimble when you do this. You can't just, set the trade and totally forget about it. That can work, but in a volatile market like crypto, there's going to be whipsaws like crazy, and that's what happened here. So on ETH, I went ahead and gave the signal as well yesterday to long ETH under 1,500. We caught like the 4 or 5% move. I didn't take the ETH trade. I only took the Bitcoin trade. But regardless, it was there for everybody to go ahead and capitalize on. So listen, we're having a sale right now, Alphonse, for the Discord. $300 off the 1-year membership. If you don't want to go at it on your own, come and join us in the premium Discord. We got Joel Barger. What's happening, Joel? We got Calculon says, man, pump Bitcoin. What about DZNTZ? Never heard of that. DZNTZ. It's not even on CoinGecko, my friend. Never heard of this one. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at ETH. So ETH here, similar to Bitcoin, right? Having a pullback, but we can still go ahead and pump up to our next target level up here at 1627. X Shadow Media says, do you look at the order books if you take a quick scalp? Yeah, I'll look at order books. I'll look at order flow. I'll see the open interest. People are opening positions and stuff like that. But mainly just go off the TA. McNaz says, Connor, Blur announced on Twitter that the airdrop will be delayed 90 minutes, so be careful for phishing links, they said. I think it does go live at 1 p.m. That's what the FEMX ticker symbol shows. Good to know, McNaz. Yeah, I've been getting tagged on my Twitter account. I've been getting tagged in, like, random things, like fake Blur airdrop posts. I just immediately block them. I don't have time for that. And yeah, definitely be careful about phishing links and phishing fake accounts. I have several fake accounts out there of myself. tricking people, pretending they're me. I only have this one Twitter account. Username is ccell_8. All right, that's my only Twitter account. And of course, this is my only YouTube channel. I only have one Telegram channel as well. Right, here's my Telegram channel for anybody not in it, Crypto Empire Broadcasts, and then the Crypto Empire community chat as well. These are my only two Telegrams. And then my personal account, of course, is Connor here. So be careful out there. Don't get caught up with all the fakes. And yeah, we'll take a look at 1 p.m. I don't know if we're still going to be live at 1 p.m. for the Blur airdrop. But that's it. Be careful, because there's a lot of people that have no ethics and will do anything to take your money. So just be careful about that. But yeah, ETH can get back up here to 1600. I don't really see it, hitting the 1800 level, the 2K level right away. It will get there, but I do believe that we have some lower levels to test. And on ETH, that's going to be around 1400 to, really down here at like 1350. These levels is where I can see ETH retesting actually before getting up to 1800 to 2K. These two targets, this one and this one, right? A lot of upside in the market, but also some downside first. So be careful about that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoins. Let's take a look at Axie, because I posted this Axie trade. So Axie, main gaming coin, play to earn coin. So when that comes back, the whole play to earn narrative thing, Axie will pump. I don't see it getting back up to all-time highs at like $166, but it can still pump. People still play this game. This was an amazing performer. This is a weekly price chart. Looking back what happened in 2020 and 2021, multiple 100X's here for Axie, right? From 40 cents to $150, 378X, 400X basically. So this one crushed it, and there are some smaller ones out there, some smaller gaming coins that probably will be doing 100X's to 400X's like Axie did. But yeah, Axie for now can see some more upside, and realistically, my target up here at 1235, that's the second one. The first target's going to be around $11 over here. Really, I would look to take a lot of profit up here too at 1150. And after that, really not much upside, right? A lot of resistance up here, and with the way that I see that I'm forecasting the dollar to play out, it's gonna be bad news for altcoins. So, limited upside right now. I'm not expecting any highs to be broken up here. But yeah, for sure we can see some pumps over the next few days. Now, in terms of a retracement and how low Axie will go if we go ahead and continue to make these new lows, I would expect this low to get swept down here at 772. Right? Bunch of longs, bunch of people, bunch of traders. They're probably going to long, here, here, here. They're all going to put their stop loss right here. So I would expect this low to get swept. I would not bid like ahead of it. I would bid at it or just below it and try to get filled, expecting a reclaim of the level. And yeah, there's also this low here. So this is your area on Axie. I will look for shorts when I think we've really topped out. I will be looking for shorts to go ahead and catch the move down here. But for now, it's a risk-free long on Axie with a little more upside, I think. So congratulations to everybody in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord who went ahead and took that one. Let's go over Aptos APT. APT going to do really well still, I think. I think it will continue to perform when the market does really turn bullish again. But just like everything else, if Bitcoin tanks, if Ethereum tanks, if the dollar pumps, it's going to get hit. So on APT, your previous support level is here. Previous support level is at 15.75 up to 17 bucks. So we could definitely see APT make its way back up here, and limited upside, right? This isn't that much. It's a decent amount, 15%. But ultimately, I can see APT heading back down to these late January or mid-January prices sub $10 again, right? I can see APT getting back down to test these liquidity levels sub 10, all right? So the plan, right now, had a great trading day to start the day. No need to force anything here. Plan is to basically wait for the short setup to really present itself with limited upside, and then look to take these shorts down, is what I'm seeing. Let's keep going through them. Why not? ApeCoin. ApeCoin got slammed at the 640 level. For some reason, ApeCoin is just being heavily shorted by like the Asian markets. I don't know if they're using it to like hedge longs or something, but this whole time up here, ApeCoin was just being heavily shorted. Wasn't able to break through 640, 650, pulled back to 5. So on Ape, I already have the level here. Around $4, the lowest I see this going. It held up really strong in the bear market, right? Even at the FTX crash, it didn't go below 260, right? A bunch of other coins really perform much worse. And then a bunch of other coins also, in the December lull period over Christmas and New Year's, ApeCoin was up here well above the November lows. A bunch of coins went and made a lower low. ApeCoin's still strong, but like I said, it's being heavily shorted by the Asian markets. So yeah, I can see it making its way back down to around 4. If we see $4 on ApeCoin, in terms of a long-term entry, long-term hold, $4 is going to be money. It's going to be money, right? ApeCoin easily a $40, $50, $60 coin in the peak of the bull run, possibly even more, might be $100 plus. So ApeCoin, yeah, same thing. Maybe we push back up into, like, I don't know, this thing is so weak. It's not doing anything. It's just in total consolidation. But it will have its day in the sun. But anyways, you got kind of like a bearish order block here on Ape. So maybe we get a little push, and then we look for a short setup to present itself in the chart and take the trade down here. But yeah, I'll alert that in my Discord when it's time, but a little more upside right now, I think. Algo, still having a hard time completing the breakout, right? It had this picture perfect rising wedge and it's starting to play out. Nice pump today on the daily, right? Nice reaction with the CPI. Algo takes time. It's such a large market cap, and it's having a lot of trouble getting through the main bear market resistance up here at 28 cents. But once it does really clear this, it will take off like I said it would in my video, but good things take time. It's not going to happen right away. So for Algo, maybe it does come back up to 27, 28 cents. But yeah, another retest of this demand zone is possible. So yeah, might be able to get Algo at around 22 to 21 cents again down here. Let's see, Abu, please tell me something about Matic USDT. Dre says, what do you want to know? That's a very broad question. You are correct, Dre. That is a very broad question. But we can still look at Matic. If you guys are liking the stream so far, smash up that like button. And if you're brand new to Crypto Empire, smash that subscribe button as well. And of course, turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. Also, follow me on Twitter, ccell_8. So Matic here. Matic doing better than a lot of other alts. Much stronger recovery. Would have been a nice scalp long this morning. Would have been like 4 or 5%. Axie gave us that. Ethereum gave us that. So Bitcoin gave us like 2%. Of course, I went with Bitcoin, but hey, I put money into my account today, man. That's all that matters. Profit is profit. Can't complain or whine over spilt milk. But yeah, Matic, strong day today. Look where it tagged. You know, it tagged these previous highs. These previous highs over here, the wick went right into that. And pretty ugly close on the hourly up here. Same with Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the other altcoins. It's got some ugly hourly closes. Expect some consolidation now. Maybe Matic does have the gusto to push a little more. You know, back up to 130, 133. Tag these levels. You know, this is a supply zone. Also more supply up here at 133. So maybe Matic can have the gusto to have one more thrust, consolidate, scam pump, and then, you know, kind of make its way down lower. So on a pullback for Matic, maybe if it's a proper wash, if it's a proper washout, you know, I could see it coming back down to the low dollar areas here. And here's the thing: if you guys need to understand, with what I'm saying here, this is more so for, you know, active trading. This is not investments, right? For your investments, you need to basically just sit on those, right? You buy those and you sit on your hands and you wait for them to play out. You know, this is more for active trading, which is what we do here at Crypto Empire. So if you're an investor, this is not that pertinent to you. But if you're a trader like myself, as well as many others here at Crypto Empire, you know, this is pertinent information. That's not financial advice either, but just what I'm thinking. So yeah, Matic, you know, maybe one more thrust up to 130. You got kind of this supply zone up here, pump up here, and then make its way down. A little more upside possibly for Matic, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna stay with my stance on the fact that I think the dollar is gonna rip soon. Look at the dollar again for anybody just tuning in. You know, the dollar's very strong bounce from the 101 level right back up to the 103.8 major support resistance flip. Ultimately, I do see it breaking this support resistance flip within around a week's time. But that doesn't mean it can't kind of go down and chop around. But it will ultimately break the 103.8 in my opinion and go higher, which is going to be really bad for crypto and stocks in the short term. McNaz, where do you see PYR and WASDR going for the retracement? Let's look at PYR. Okay, so PYR still sitting in our kind of outline buy zones. Like I said, right, if we go to the 3-day or the weekly chart, this thing's in a massive range, and the high of the range is at $5. Low of the range is over here at $2.65. So as close as we can get it to the low of the range as possible, that's what we really want. All right, we want to be able to get it. I said sub $4, and I still think sub $4 is going to give you a great return in the future if you can have the patience to actually wait for it to play out. But this is your range here, right? And this is kind of the area sub 4. So for PYR, you know, if we really get waxed here, maybe it goes to these lows or these lows closer to $3, or maybe these highs. That's like $3.05. So yeah, PYR can come down to like $3 maybe, low threes. A lot of levels to hold as support here. This is interesting. This is a 4-hour chart. I would bid this. I would bid this right here. 297. On the pullback. And WASDR. Okay, so WASDR, you know, it's giving people a lot of time to accumulate this thing. If we check in on the market cap of WAS, market cap of WAS $7.8 million. And it's given people a lot of time to accumulate this underneath a $10 million market cap. You know, if we get the retracement, probably 1.9 to 2 cents. So getting, here's the thing you have to understand. For these low caps, right, sub $10 million plays, we're looking for multiples here. We're not looking for a 2x. I'm not looking for a 2x on something like this. I'm looking for a banger. I'm looking for a 20x, a 50x, a 100x. So it's very important to get a good low entry. So here's the thing. If you got WAS 100xing to $2, you really want to try your best to get it underneath 2 cents. If you get it at 1.9 cents and it goes to $2, you got yourself a nice 100x. But if you get it at 2.2 cents, it's still going to be a very, very good return. You're going to outperform the large majority of people in crypto and people that invest in the financial markets in general. Stocks, bonds, forex, whatever. You know, if this thing goes from 2.3 cents to $2, you're going to smoke them in terms of return percentages. But if you want that nice round whole number 100x, you really want to try to get it underneath 2 cents. So when it comes below 2 cents again, that's where I would look to buy WASDR. Austin Craig says Cardano. You can take a look at Cardano. So here's the thing with Cardano. I'm not interested in trading ADA right now. I mean, if you look, it did okay. From high to low, it did 67%, which is pretty good. Looking good right now on the daily. But here's the thing. Bitcoin from high to low did, 50%. So, Cardano is barely outperforming Bitcoin. So I would rather just trade Bitcoin. But anyways, if we take a look at ADA here, still struggling to get through this big level at 40 cents, right? This was the main bear market support, and it lost this level prior to the FTX collapse, right? In late October, it went down to 33 cents. It bounced up, and then right when the FTX collapse happened, it was up here at 42 cents, and then it was just, the sky is falling basically down to 23 cents, 25 cents. Now back up to 38, having a strong daily today. But yeah, for Cardano, maybe it gets back up to like 42. But with where I see Bitcoin, ETH, and the dollar headed, Cardano will be affected as well. And I can see it coming back down to the low 30s over here. 33, 32 cents. So maybe it does something like this. That beautiful Picasso level art on my chart here with this drawing. Smash that like button if you guys like the drawings. My predictions. But yeah, ADA, I can see low 30s again. It's going to take some time to get through this level at 42 cents, but when it does get through that, it's going to run really hard. But you got to have patience for that to happen. Smash up that like button, guys. 50 viewers, only 19 likes. Let's get that up to par. One up asking about Hex. Yeah, we can look at Hex. Do you want to look at Hex versus Ethereum or Hex versus the dollar? Hex versus Ethereum is doing very well. From late January, it's up 133% versus Ethereum in like 3 weeks. That's very good. Really outperforming Ethereum right now. And Hex versus the dollar. Hex versus the dollar, yeah, same thing. From the start of the year, January, it's up almost a 3x. So congratulations to anybody that's made some money with Hex recently. As you can see with my solid yellow line, price is getting caught up here for a reason right now. We look over here, big level over here at 5 cents, right at 5 cents. So ultimately, it can break this, and I can see it trading up to here. Not a lot of upside here in the short term. Like up here. And in terms of a percentage gain from current price, hold on, just give me one moment. One moment. We are back. Thank you guys for the patience here. Thank you for your patience. So, Hex, as we were talking about, a little more upside up to around 6-7 cents. That's 33%. So, after that, I would be a little bit careful. Keep an eye on the RSI here in the higher time frames, like the 12-hour, the daily, stuff like that. Already a little bit of bearish divergence on the 12-hour. So I would mark this high. And if on the 12-hour or the daily, we go up and test this high, we tag the supply zone, and close that 12-hour daily candle below this wick at 5.7 cents, I would not be long anymore. I would look to short it. Back down to maybe these levels or these levels. Put some marks on the chart. 3.2 cents or 3.9 cents. That's Hex. Rigoberto, wax if you can. Yeah, we'll look at wax. Unfortunately, this stream will not be able to go for a full hour. Got some stuff that needs to be taken care of. Wax P USDT. So Rigo, wax is looking pretty good here on the daily and 12-hour. Reason I say so, it is at this key level at 7.5 cents here, right? Previous resistance in that bear market, we lose it. Strong bounce right back to this now, or this was support over here, now it's resistance, right? So wax, kind of same story. This is November high. All right, tag this supply level. Notice the RSI, it's looking weak on the daily. So maybe a little more upside, but there's limited upside in the market right now. I think we're going to get a very healthy correction. So, yeah. That's wax. And your levels to look for that pullback. 6.25 or 5.7. Frankie Legend says, what do you think about what's going on with BUSD? Just the SEC going after them. Lame. Bozo stuff from the SEC. What do you expect? They can't stop crypto. This too shall pass. Anyways, good to see you, Frankie Legend. Jazzy says, good to see you, Legend. Off the top of your head, what 3 coins with the most upside potential are you mostly bullish on for the next bull run? Appreciate you, man. So, I mean, Jazzy, great question. All the coins I really talk about a lot, you know, that I talked about during the bear market too. Really like Rose. Really like Rose, H bar. Moonbeam needs to get it together. Apparently, there's a lot of drama with that organization, but the Moonbeam, Glimmer token should do well. AI coins, obviously, you got things like FET and Ocean. Litecoin should do super well. Really bullish on proof of work. DeFi coins like CRV should crush, especially the fact that CRV is going to be putting out a stable coin. On-chain staking protocols like Lido should crush. So yeah, all the coins I talk about all the time on the channel here, Jazzy. Armand says Bitcoin long or short. So Armand, I longed Bitcoin this morning. With my entry at 21,700. Okay, in terms of what to do now, I do think we have a little more upside. So maybe, if you're not long at all, you can get long right now with the stop at like beneath the lows at 21,300. But yeah, I'm still in this long from this morning, Armand, so that's me. Alphonse says, are crossovers important to your decision makers moving average wise? No, they are not. I'm going to look at the higher time frame moving averages every once in a while to see the overall trend, but for my system and my trading system, no. Anna Maria, what do you think about SHIB? Don't really care about SHIB. Cyberswap, yeah, Cyberswap's doing good. Price right now is $7.22, $4.14 million market cap. We were the first ones to find out about Cyberswap here at Crypto Empire. So if you got in at the bottom, you're up like 35x. If you got in where I got in, you're up like 10x. So GG to everybody who made money with Cyberswap. And then if you're farming too, you should be making some more. But yeah, they're putting out new pools. They have their launch pad. Cyberswap is going to be big. Realistically, I don't want to get any false expectations or hope out there, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a $30 to $50 Cyberswap within around 3 months. That's my prediction. I don't know if it's going to come true or not. It's not financial advice, but yes, $30 to $50 Cyberswap is my forecast. And yeah, I'll be taking a lot of profit, obviously. So, if you're buying up there at $30 to $50, handshake, thanks for buying what I'm selling. That's the game, man. That's the game. For every buyer, there's a seller. For every seller, there's a buyer. But yeah, for now, dips are for buying on Cyberswap, 100%. Alphonse, what are your takes on moving averages? I'll only look at the daily chart. And I would like to see like the 21 cross over the 200 or something like that. One up. Thanks for your review on Hex. I'll wait for a confirmed break of 5 cents or a big pullback. No problem. One up. Abu says, thanks, sir, for picking up my question. Love your channel. No problem. What do you think about Astar built on Polkadot? Great question, Frankie. So I just said how, Moonbeam, they got some drama going on, right? Their organization this is the problem with venture capitalist tokens and politics. They're eating themselves alive from the inside out. They don't support the actual projects that are building the ecosystem. They support the VC-funded projects so they can funnel money back into their own pockets. So Astar right now is better than Moonbeam because they actually care about their ecosystem and they'll support the projects that are community-run, community-founded, and not VC-backed. Astar will support them. Moonbeam will kick those to the side and only support the ones that they have a vested stake into. The politics with the Moonbeam Glimmer network, the more I find out about it, it's just super ugly. It's super, super ugly. So if they don't get it together quickly, they need to change, basically. It's a corrupt organization is what I see right now. Nothing against them, just what I think. But Astar right now, yeah, better pick than Moonbeam right now because they actually care about their community. Not a bunch of greedy pigs only serving their vested interests. That's crypto. That's the ugly side of things here. Sean Nevin says, thoughts on Link? Let's take a look at Chainlink. Chainlink has sucked. Chainlink has been really bad to trade. Look at this chart. This chart on the daily sucks. There's nothing nice about this. This is the ugliest chart out of them all. Look at Bitcoin or ETH. From the bottom, this is up 40%. But look how ugly it is, right? If you just traded Bitcoin, Bitcoin went up still, 40% or whatever, 50% from the bottom. But just such a cleaner chart to trade. Chainlink looks like chicken scratch. So, yeah. Chicken scratch chart. Been super choppy, super ugly. New coins are really outperforming Link. Right, if I go to some of my other watch lists here, LDO much cleaner, even though it looks like chicken scratch up here. Phantom crushing. In my Discord, I was telling everybody Phantom at 42 is great. Aptos, newer coin, crushing. Let's see, in trading over here. INJ, so much cleaner. DYDX, so much cleaner. Stargate, so much cleaner. Right, all these coins, OP, so much cleaner. All these coins are just crushing Chainlink. So that's why I'm not that interested in Chainlink right now. Let's see. Sniff, what's going to happen when Bitcoin becomes a global reserve currency? We're going to be smoking that XRP pack. I'll be throwing the XRP coins in the trash if Bitcoin becomes the global reserve currency. Look, XRP, I'm not in the camp that it's going to become the next global reserve currency. I'm not in that camp at all. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't own any XRP at all. I don't plan on buying any. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, just in case it becomes the next global reserve currency, I want to have some. Nah, that's not me, fam. Look, when everybody thinks the same thing, I don't like that. And so many people love XRP. It's like, why would you be a fanboy of a coin that's done nothing over the past 3 years? Oh, but it's going to do so well in the future. You don't know that. The newer coins are crushing XRP in terms of price performance. We just nailed a 30x on ZyberSwap. XRP is up 20%. I don't care about XRP. So yeah, that's my stance on it. Alphonse, one more question. Thank you for your time here. I got in on PulseX during the sacrifice phase. Any thoughts? Yeah, just hold on to it and wait for it to come out. Hopefully you make some money with it. That's what I think about that. But anyways, guys, like I said, I can't really go for too much longer, so I'm going to start to wrap things up right now. Listen, we crushed it this morning in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group. Made a little bit of funds. These are from prior days, but regardless, sale going on right now. I'll make a fancy graphic after this, but anyway, use the code VDAY SPECIAL. Only available on the 12-month package. So you can get it for $532 for today and tomorrow only. Valentine's Day special, as well as a birthday special for myself. My birthday's tomorrow. Turning the big 26, getting old out here. So it's only available, like I said, for the 12-month package. Use the code VDAY SPECIAL, and you will get it for $537. Join us for the year. Crush it with us for the year. And, yeah. It's going to be a good time. I hope to see you inside. But anyways, it's time to go now. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. That's kind of my thoughts on where I see things headed here. Limited upside. I think we're going to top out and get some more downside over the next kind of week. So don't do anything crazy in the meantime. If you're an investor, just sit back and be patient and let this play out, because I still see things going up over time here. And yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you all being here. Use the Valentine's Day special discount code for $300 off the 1-year membership. Also, if you want to support the channel, use my Bitget referral link in the description down below. Bitget is my go-to trading exchange, and you can go ahead and get an amazing deposit bonus as well as discounted trading fees when you use my link, and that does directly support myself and the channel, so I appreciate that. But that's all for today, everyone. Have an amazing rest of your day. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you get lucky tonight, if you know what I'm saying. But it's Connor from Crypto Empire signing out.